So I think these near-death experiences are something in between. And there's still a tie to this life. They haven't broken that tie yet. They haven't crossed over fully. And I think that's important, because what that means is that what happens in the near-death experience is also a learning. And I think I think these are God's testimony to us as well. In other words, sending them back. And sometimes he even says that I'm sending you back and I want you to tell everything you've seen and heard. And so it's not only for them to learn, it's also for us to learn. So the life review, they relive their lives many times from a panoramic, three-dimensional perspective. It's like they're watching themselves go through life, but the emphasis is on their interactions with people. That's a key theme. And they're not only remembering what they were thinking and feeling, it's like they are reliving it, but from a third perspective, as well as what it felt like and what they were thinking and all that, but also from the perspective of the other person they were interacting with. They feel what it felt like. They know what that person was thinking. They see the whole context of everything going on. And so what they come back saying consistently is not only God is love, but how we love, how we treat one another is what God cares about most. I mean, that's consistent across the globe. Doesn't matter on their background. Now, interestingly, that's exactly when Jesus was asked, in Matthew chapter 22, it says Jesus was asked by the Pharisees what the greatest commandments were. And he said, love God, that's number one. But then he said, but the second is like it. In other words, you can't separate the two. And the second is love your neighbor as you do yourself.
Right.
And then he said, these two sum up all the commands of the Bible. Now think about that. It's like, that gives you context. And that's where so many things get missed and misinterpreted. It's like, if it's not about love, we're missing the point, right? God's point is love. And sometimes love is hard. I mean, some love hits up against truth too. It's like sometimes love will let a child actually go to jail for continuing to do cocaine and steal and rob. And that's the most loving thing. That's hard.
It's tough love.
But it is love. It is, and it's about love. So another cool thing about the life review is that, like in the case of this one spine surgeon, Dr. Mary Neal, that I interviewed, like she said, Jesus showed her the ripple effect of her actions, 30 and 40 people out. Like when you do something kind for another person, you think no big deal. Penny, another one I interviewed, said that God showed her not only the like a time when she was in line, and there was a single mom who was having to figure out how to put groceries back because she didn't have enough money. And Penny just said, hey, I got it. I got it for you. Right. And she was so overwhelmed with gratitude. But then God shows her how that woman then ended up going and starting to serve the homeless at a food bank. And so Dr. Mary Neal gets the same idea, is that, and even she said something we would call good or bad, right? So that happened to me and that was bad, or that happened to me and that was good. And yet she saw how when you take it 20, 30 times out from yourself, how God really does use it for good, for your good and for others' good, when we're willing to seek, to really seek the God of love.